Drawbreaks right there, sir. Yes, he's a new dad, but it's a newborn, and you know how newborns are get how
Oh
newborns
my
get. So,
God.
Dennis, sorry. Yes. Welcome back to the Matthews Clan. It is yours truly, Nicholas, and as usual, I have my ride or die right beside me.
Hi guys, welcome back.
Yes. So for our returning subscribers, thanks for the support, and for those of you who it's your first time viewing the channel, welcome. Remember, just look, right down in another corner there.
Yeah.
Click a subscribe,
Yeah.
click on that.
Click on that.
And the little bell right next to it. Click on that too. All right. So as well, today's episode is all about the dads. It's Father's Day.
Yes, Father's Day.
Now, Charmin is super excited. I mean, for me, it's a typical day.
I'm super excited.
Duh, look at that grin that you just had on your face a while ago.
No.
Listen, Charmin gets excited about everything. But nonetheless, I appreciate it. So, the episode today is really about the fathers, just giving homage to our dads. Now, for me, I mean, I'm going to be giving homage to my dad, Heru. Some of you may know him as Horace, but he has, depoled and gone now with Heru.
I can't pronounce the name properly, and I'm thinking. So your name going to change too?
No, I'm going to keep my name for Nicholas.
For our subscribers or our viewers, could you tell them what your dad's new name is, please?
Sure, it is Heru Aisha Kamusa Menelek. I'll tell you a little bit of
Mrs. Menelek.
Yes, you'll be Mrs. Menelek.
It's still M.
It's still M, right? And that's just us embracing our African culture. And I'll talk a little bit more about that. But for today, we're going to just talk about giving homage to my dad. And I have to the dads, right? Because I have some close friends, and their wives have decided to, share how much they appreciate their husbands as the fathers that they have made them. So yes, it's Father's Day, but I could not have had this very special day without my very dear wife, my partner.
Who, because of me, you are a dad.
Exactly. So as much as it's Father's Day, guys, we really still have to just big up the mothers.
Yeah,
and then guess and vice versa too, because what is that? It's we make uno mothers for Mother's Day, so don't bother come try make it like say it's just uno alone. Alright? So it's an equal thing, alright? But for today, it's all about the dad. So stay tuned, be right back.
So, guys, everybody have different characteristics of what they look for in a partner. And when I say a partner, potentially that partner could become a dad, the father of your children. And for me, it was quite, I believe, easy. It was simple. I know I wanted somebody who was loving, caring. I wanted somebody to be attentive to my children. I wanted some agility. Somebody who could run up and down, because me can't do that. I wanted somebody fun, who wasn't afraid to show their child side. And I believe I found that in Nicholas. I'll just give you a little story. I met Nicholas and I already had my first child, Gianni, who you all know is special needs. And special needs to the point where we do everything for her. Well, this young man, yes, young at the time, came in and boy, he dealt with this child with nothing but love. And it was all genuine. And I said to myself, boy, this is everything, This man checked all the boxes. But for me, the icing on top of that cake was how he dealt with Gianni. And I knew he wanted a family, or wanted for us to expand the family. And I wasn't hesitant because of this. I know a lot of you know Nick, know of all that of which I speak. But today I want to take the time to say to this, my husband, the father of my children, boy, You know, I'm going to check the box then. You put the icing on the cake, the cherry on the top, the ice cream on the side. One of the things I do ask God for every single morning is just to make your work a little lighter, your days a little shorter, your nights a little longer, and your dollar a little stronger. Because I want what we have here to last a lifetime. I love you, Nick. I love your care for me. I love your care for your children and your extended children, because let me tell you, there are lots of nieces and nephews who look to him as well. He's a pseudo father, just like the others that you will meet shortly. I love and appreciate you. And you're everything that I had hoped for in a partner and in a father. Thank you. And I want to take this time out to say, BF, you know BF, you're good all round. BF, you got another BF and another BM. Right? So thank you. Daddy, Oscar, happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. And I also want to send a shout out, a very special happy Father's Day to Croswell Nichols, who is also a pseudo grandfather to my children. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, the potential fathers, the fathers who are fathering children who are not theirs. Big up on yourself. Happy Father's Day.
Hi, good morning. So I've been given this task to explain why I feel like my spouse is a great father. So my children have already told me that he's a great father, but when we met, it was one of those things that I was quite specific about. I mean, the way he interacted with his own niece and nephew, what drew me to him, I knew his children would appreciate. His calmness, his willingness to see things through their eyes. He never makes them feel like they should be scared, you know. And you can always get the sense from Roger that he is 100% there to protect and guide them. Another thing is that he really is the opposite of me. So I think we make a great team. He diffuses things pretty easily, and his children quite need that. He's always there for them. I mean, I think that's a great quality, you know. He's always there. I mean, they would say that he's not because he works hard, but that also makes him a great father. So I know his children love him dearly, and I thank God for him every day. And we love you.
Michael has always proven himself to be a great dad to the girls. He's always been there for them through thick and thin. He's always been consistent with the children, both in good times and bad. Being engaged in their lives and interest in what's going on. Always the first to push them to achieve their dreams or desires. He's always been very compassionate when the children needed it most. Very supportive of them and who they are. He's not afraid to play with the children at any given time, even now in their adulthood. And he taught them both that hard work will always get them to that next stage of life. Happy Father's Day, Michael.
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers in our road trip group. I mean, you guys are super amazing fathers. And I just want to say a special Happy Father's Day to my children's father, my husband, Telroy Morgan. And I just want to say a few things that makes Telroy a special father, in my view. Um, you can't ask for a better person to care for, provide for, love, and look out for your children than Telroy. I mean, not just for my children, but all the children that he has come across in his path. He tries his best always to help others, less fortunate. Take care of all the girls and the children in our road trip group. I mean, always ready to go on a road trip, always ready to impart knowledge, always ready to teach. And I think that's what makes him, for me, a super dad. Happy Father's Day to you all. Love you.
Good morning, everybody. Today's a special day. Today is Father's Day 2022. My name is Karima, and I am the eldest of the Matthews children, Karima, Hugo, and Nicholas. Today, I am here to talk about my dad. But before I do, I would just like to say a happy Father's Day to everybody, and especially to my baby brother, Nicholas, who isn't so much of a baby anymore. But I just wanted to let you know, Nicholas, that you have been, and I know you will continue to do such a great job as being a dad. I'm so proud of you and your children. Every time I come to visit, I'm in awe of how intelligent they are, how respectful they are. They are just amazing. So congratulations on that, and a happy Father's Day to you as well. I'll start off by talking about my father, our father, and his name is Horace Hugo Matthews Sr. Firstly, I would say that he is a very calm, cool, and collective person. The other thing is that my father, I don't know if all persons or many persons know this, had changed his name to Hiru Aishakamusa Menelik as he embraced the Black culture and the empowerment of Black people through the UNIA and other institutions. So he is about that. He's very well read. And that's the other thing I could say about him. He's very well read and well spoken. So most persons that I meet, I would say, listen, you could go to my father. You could have a meaningful conversation with him about almost any and every topic that you could think of, because that's how he is. He loves to read. He reads a lot of books, newspapers, and all of that. So that's another positive quality. Another thing is respect. And he does not value respect based on financial gain or the position in life that you have. It is based on the person that you are. So that's how he is. He's a definition of the saying that goes, you give the same respect to the janitor as you do to the CEO. And that's what he taught me as well. My father also valued respect and valued friends in his life. I remember two distinct friends. There are many others as well, but two distinct friends. I had a best friend, Keisha Murray, her dad, and Damien Yap, Uncle Damien as we would call him, who recently passed away. But they were usually and more so Uncle Damien because he remained in Jamaica, always at family functions, and us to them vice versa. And so loyalty is a big part. The friends that he has from way back when is the same people he still has in his life right now. So with all that being said, Daddy, thank you so much for instilling such wonderful qualities in not just me, but in Hugo and Nicholas as well, because Nicholas is doing an awesome job so far. And I hope you will have a wonderful Father's Day 2022. You have been a great father. I hope you will also continue to be a great father. So happy Father's Day. Can't wait to see you. I miss you and I love you. And also happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I wouldn't have my job if the fathers weren't there. Mwah. Love you, Daddy.
Happy Father's Day. I think what makes Daddy a great father to me is, patience and intelligence. And, I think just a strong moral compass. He's always somebody that you can, he's almost like a litmus test of the things that you aspire to be. In terms of just a good overall human, So for me, you know, that is patience, intelligence, just how calm he is. You know, if you want to know something, you can always go to him. And just a wealth of knowledge to him. Just always, you know, soaking up knowledge wherever he goes. Reads a lot of books, and probably one of the biggest things is just that how much he just always wants to uplift people around him, especially, you know, black people. You know, we've been dealt a certain card, and it's good to put things in perspective. And the more you hear it, because we don't hear it a lot, so the more you hear it, and he will tell you a lot how great you are. So for me, you know, there's just an outpouring of love from him, and every time, you know, I go and check him, you know, there's just always that mutual love there. And I think just if you want to be a better person, just knowing that he's always is a good first step in general. So happy Father's Day, Dad. You know, I hope I made you proud, but what I want to say is that you have always made me proud as well. So happy Father's Day.
All right, guys. So it is my turn. Charmaine has given, you know, her recognition to her dad, her pseudo dad, and me, yours truly. No, it's my turn. So for me, guys, I'm giving homage to my dad. For some of you, you know him as Racy. Some of you know him as Horace. Recently, he's now known as Heru. But for me, it's always just going to be daddy. No matter how old I get, you know, he'll just always be daddy to me. Daddy, wow. There's so much I can say, but in this short frame of time, I'm just gonna try and crunch it now. My dad, I believe, he epitomizes what it means to be a father. Not just contributing to the conception and, you know, my mom giving birth and that's it. No, my dad was really there right through the thick and thin, coming through school. And what I love about my father was that he taught me to be the person who I am today. I emulate a lot of things from him, and other things is from what I have developed myself. But I grew up seeing my father pretty much able to do just about anything, answer any question. He was like a walking encyclopedia. There was never a question that myself, my brother, or my sister could ask and he did not have the answer. And the good thing is, I mean, we had an encyclopedia, and sometimes we would go and check just to confirm, and lo and behold, he was correct. But not only that, my father taught me to be affectionate, not just a man, to be a manly man. He taught me about grooming myself, you know. I mean, I owe just a lot of who I am to the father that, you know, that I have, you know, Racy. But for me, it's just so much, and I just really want to say, Dad, thank you for just being there. When my mom passed, he picked up the mantle, and he was both mom and dad. You know, he showed the affection that we needed during that time frame, and at the same time, he still taught us to be, you know, that manly type of person that we want to be. He grew us in his image, and he strongly believes in education, so he made sure that, you know, coming through school, we got a good education. Never had to worry about, you know, food being on the table. He provided for the family. And for that, I just have to say, Dad, thank you very much. I mean, a lot of persons out there can't say what I am saying based on the fact that the person who fathered them was never in their lives. But for me, I'm happy to say that my father has been in my life, still is in my life, and forever will be in my life. And Daddy, I love you. Happy Father's Day.
And let's go through my list of mentions today. For my Happy Father's Day wishes. So let me start with my nephew, who is a first-time dad. Mm-hmm. Happy Father's Day, Dennis.
Big up yourself, Dennis. Happy Father's Day.
And I hope you get breakfast in bed, lunch in bed, and dinner in bed.
Hold up. No. First-time father, him not prove himself yet. And we all know how newborns are, right, ladies and gentlemen? So then it's no putting up on no foot and breakfast in bed. You're going to be right there next to Tina. So Tina, make sure that he follows these instructions coming from a veteran father. But still, happy Father's Day to you, Dennis.
And I'll continue with my list on that note. Happy Father's Day, JP. Happy Father's Day, Oscar, Gary, Robin, Rufy, Nicholas. Happy Father's Day to my road trip crew. Dougie, Michael, Telroy, Roger. Do I have anybody else to mention? And oh yes, happy Father's Day, Uncle Joe.
Yes, happy Father's Day, Uncle Joe. Well, I have a few for myself. I want to big up some of my the cousins that are fathers. Garth, Robert, David, Gary. I mean, all of y'all are exceptional dads. I mean, we're in our family group, and what I see you guys doing is it's right up my alley. So, guys, happy Father's Day to you.
And last but not least, Oliver Christian Vassell, BF. Happy Father's Day.
Yes, Oliver, big up yourself. All right, so guys, before I even go further or close out this video, I just want to say that congratulations. He was recently awarded Outstanding Father from the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sports for 2022. Congrats, Dad. I mean, that email I wrote, I think, helped, but you are an outstanding father. So again, congratulations.
So, on that note, we want to thank you guys for always spending the time with us, for watching our videos. But we want you to comment,
like the videos,
share that video and the others.
But most importantly, guys, remember to always subscribe.
You want them to comment today?
You said comment.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I was drinking today. Guys, please remember to
subscribe. See you soon.